Ah, goodness gracious, man. Goodness gracious. I think I'm all alone in the world. Listen, I just have one question to ask you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I got one question to ask you guys. Am I wrong for not wanting to be around family who don't want to work? It's not they're not handicapped or nothing. There's nothing wrong with them. They just these bunch of people. Listen, when I go to visit these type of family members, I feel like a fresh piece of meat. Like, oh, guy with a job is here. Guy with a car and a job is here. Like, it's like, yo, you guys can go out and work and get a job. Like, they just choose not to. And I like, and now they try to make me feel bad for not going there no more. I'm like, listen, what do you think? I'm just like 2 seconds, and but I gotta be real and let them know I'm not cool with that. Like, I don't care about doing nothing in life. Like you cool with begging people for money all the time, man? Like this, it's like, oh man, dude. Like it's the last time I was there at these certain relatives' houses. It's like when I got there, and it never used to feel like this. When I got there, it felt like I was showing up for like a job I didn't like. I'm like, yo, this is supposed to be my free time, my time off, my days off. I'm supposed to feel chill, like, oh, finally I'm around family. Dude, I sat in the car and I looked at the house, like, you know what I mean? I already know the stories. I'm thinking to myself, like, should I eat? I just wanted to, like, but by the time you get to that, it's gonna look weird. You just getting there and then pulling back off, like, I'm like, yo, listen, man, I work, 2 jobs. I used to do 3 jobs. That was ridiculous, but I've always been working since I'm 13, and it's like I get around these people, and if I had a job, no matter where if I had a job, if I had a lowest paying job, to them it looked like you're doing good because they not doing nothing. Can you believe that? The lowest paying job I can have, and it don't matter to them because to them you're successful. It can be a job paying $4 an hour, and to them, as long as you got a job, you like successful, you can help them, you got money. That's how they just fell into this state. Like they don't care. Like I go there and it's like, yo, man, it just downs my spirits every time I go there. You know what I mean? They sitting there and they got the TVs on in every room. Nobody's like trying to get ahead, or like, you never hear stories like, yo, man, I've been on my grind, I've been trying to do this and that, and I've been trying, but I've been getting rejected. I would love to hear that. Like, I would rather be around somebody like that that's like out there, like, yo, where's Tim at? Oh, he's out trying to, out trying to get that job again, like, you don't never hear that. It's just them there every day, never picking themselves up to do nothing. And it's like this look that they give you, like, oh, I can't, like, it's like Superman's in their house. I'm not lying, and it's like, damn, man, they don't even want to try. They're not even trying. Like, you don't even hear failed stories. Like, listen, man, yeah, we've been trying for months we've been here, there. Everybody's just saying they not hiring it. You don't hit. They just don't care. They get government benefits, and that's enough for them, man. Like, it's like, dude, they owe so many people helped them out through the years. And it's a lot of people. It's this one lady in particular. She's like a church lady. Owns like, she's very successful. Her and the kids, they went to school. She made sure her kids, were successful, but she owns like a few churches, man. And, some of my family used to go to her and like, oh my gosh, man, every time they would go to her and freelance, every time, she started getting tired of it. She cut them off. Because I know her son, and he told me, he said, yeah, man, she had to cut them. I'm like, yeah, I'm not a bit surprised at this. They were freelance. They don't want to work. Everything is government handouts. You know, and they've been like this for a long time. Like, dude, I'm like, and it's like I just can't go around there no more. Like, it's like, you know, you working, I'm working 13 hours a day, and I don't mind. Whatever, you know what I mean? I make my money. I'm like, you know, I don't think I've ever been without a job my whole entire life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even care if it's scrubbing the crap off of toilets. I'm gonna be, oh, I ain't doing that. Oh, I'll do it. Yo, what's the job, man? Well, you know, scrubbing crap that people's number twos off of toilets, cleaning the urinals and bath. It's a job. It pays. It's a job. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. All right, 40 hours, 40 hours a week. All right, yeah. Yo, I'll make sure I got it. Don't care what it is. It ain't long as it ain't nothing stupid. If it's legal, I'm doing it. I'm working. I've always been working. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's snow everywhere, yo, there's always some time. Nobody want to shovel snow no more. It's money in that. You know what I'm saying? You can afford like a little, I mean, snow blowers. You can go like Facebook over there and get like a snow blower for like $200. You know what I'm saying? If you got a van or something like that, throw that. It's always some way to make money, man. It's always work available. Even if it's not a job, you got to fill out an application. You just got to think. But my family, I be trying to give them ideas. Like, they got a lot of skills with their hands. They know how to fix things. And I'm like, yo, listen, it's this app. You should do that. You know, they looking for people with skills like you. Well, we're all right. That's what I got from the lady. We're all right. What do you mean you are? You're not all right. You begging people for money. You okay with that? And you getting government. They want to see. They don't want to mess that government benefit up over there. I think because you can't make a certain amount, and it's not even a lot. It's small. They don't want to mess it up. They're getting everything free, I believe, from the government. Listen, all right, it's time for y'all to get off of that, man. Like, it's like, you know, you go around it's like they don't want to get a car. They don't want to do nothing. You know, I come around, their eyes light up like, oh, he can drive us here, he can drive us there, and I don't mind. But I'm thinking, damn, man, every time I come here, it's the same thing. It could be 5 years later, it's the same thing. They don't never change. 5 years later, you don't change? I'm like, okay, this is enough. This is like, so I started surrounding I just got tired of hanging around people like this, man. I don't care who they are in the family. People go, man, you can't be treating your sister like that, man. Yo, you can't. That's your brother, man. You know, the brainwashed idiots. Yo, man, you can't. That's your family, man. That's your blood. You can't be treating them like that, man. Yo, man, you need to help them out. Yeah, I've been helping them out for 10 years. That's it. And that's been spoiling them. They're like, oh, hey, anytime we need something, we just go to time clock. Or go to time clock and nah. I'm like dealing with angry bosses, people's attitudes. You dealing with this. You got to get up in the morning. You know, you got to get ready. You got to deal with all this, and then you got to give your money to people who choose not to do nothing. Like people who choose not to work. Like I said, man, I got the type of family. You can be making $4 an hour. They don't care. They want money from you. You can be like, yo, wait, well, hold up, wait. I only make $4 an hour. Oh, we don't care. We need some money. We're struggling. I just told you I make $4 an hour. To them, that's good. That's good enough. You make $4 an hour. $4 an hour. Think about $4 an hour. They don't care. They don't look at that as, oh, you're not off the hook because you make $4 an hour. We don't make nothing an hour, so you can definitely help us out. I'm like, yo, the energy, oh my gosh. And then I would get around like my friends. Yo, listen, I get around my friends, like the friends who everybody's working in their family. And I'm looking at this. I'm like, yo, everybody work in my friend's family. Everybody got a job. I go to my friend's house and he's like, yeah, man, my son's there, I'm at, my wife's there, everybody's working. Like, I'm like, and they live so nice. Like, they don't never let me pay for nothing. I'm like, dude, every time I come over, y'all guys are paying for stuff. I'm like, yo, let me get, but you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, we are good. Trust me, Rod. You work really hard, and you always hooking us up when we need your help. Yo, that's why we don't like you paying for that. I'm like, wow. I'm like, and this feels good. I can park my car there. You know what I'm saying? You know how you gotta always have this weight on you when you go to somebody's house. You know you're gonna be doing the driving. You know you're gonna be taking them where they want to go. Like, they don't never sit down and think and look into it. Like, yo, man, maybe let's get like a used car, something reliable. It don't got to be nothing fancy, but something reliable. And I know it's like, we always have people come over and they always taking us places. I know one day they might want to park their car up and be like, listen, we're driving, park your car up, save your gas, save your insurance. We'll take you, hop in the car with us. We're going out shopping, hop in the car with us. It's never like that. It's like you can come around 10 years later and it's still the same with them. 10 years later, it's still the same with them. Like 10 years, I'm like, what? Or something like that. Like you wait a minute, hold on. You waited 10 years and you still didn't do nothing. Nah, all right, it's time. You know what? And I've been hearing a lot of people talking about, yo, man, they gonna, no matter how much you love somebody your family, yo, man, you can be like, yo, I've heard people say that, like, and I feel the same way. Like, damn, man, I don't want to do it. Like, these are the people you grew up with all your life, and you feel. But what are you to do, dog? Like, I even gave them a few suggestions. They told me they are okay. And I'm looking at them, I'm holding, like, they're sitting there watching these TV shows that mean nothing, that don't help them in life. I'm like, man, I'm like, yo, you sitting there watching, like, none of these people are helping you in life. You worship these TV shows, and I'm sitting there like, dude, how can these people sit home all day for 7 days a week? Like me, I'm gonna at least get a job for the weekend. You know what I mean? I'll get it for at least. I'm like, listen, I'll get a job for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or just Saturday. You know what? I don't want to work like that 5 days. We good with what we got, but I can't be in the house 7 days a week around each other for 7 days a week. Imagine a married couple, young couple. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing is wrong with them. They got no disabilities. They're in their 40s, 50s. Nothing wrong with them. They just choose that government benefits got them all lazy, man. They don't want to. They haven't worked in years. Like they get chilling. Everything they get in government benefits. It's like you go around. They got, and you know what the crazy thing is? They have all this time on their hands to mess with me. Why am I always on your mind all the time? I'm working, dude. I'm like working overtime. I'm tired when I come home. Like, you can't reach out to nobody no more. Cause you try getting a job. I bet you won't be reaching out to people that much because you be too tired coming home from work all the time. Oh, you can't reach out to nobody no more. I'm too tired. See, you start understanding this when you got bills to pay, man. It's like, oh no, that's just not gonna be me no more. The things that used to fly, because we were all young and stupid at one point. We were all young and stupid at one point. You didn't care. You're like, that's family, man. How much you need? Okay, 40, 20. And you're like, man, I'm working so hard for this money. And they felt so good about it. Like, man, he take care of his family. Yeah, but I'm going to work busting while y'all are chilling, hanging out? Nah. But that was cool because that's when I was working and I was living, you living at home. You got a job. You don't mind. You ain't got no bills. The only thing you spending money on is brand new sneakers. You ain't got no bills to pay. You're like, well, I got you. What? Come with me. We're going to get some Chinese food. What you want? You feel like the man. You ain't got no bills. But, when you got rent now or mortgage or electricity bills, water bill, trust me, that's going to get played out real fast. You hanging out with people that's like kind of just want you to spend money on them well, I'm your cousin, I'm your family. They just hanging around. They don't want to get a job. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They younger than you, and they not working. They want you to pay for everything. All right, nah. I'm like, nah, man. This is like what? Because we're family. I automatically owe you because we're family. I grew up out of that. See, when you got bills, things change. And let me tell you, when I told everybody no, let me tell you, I gave to them thousands of times. I told them no once, nobody want to talk to me no more. And I'm like, that's fine, that's good. No, nobody want to talk to you now. Like, I'm the bad guy. Why? I'm the bad guy? All right. So I'm done with that. I'm done with the whole scenario. It's like, oh my gosh, like, and I think one of my family members had a best friend, and her best friend works in a hospital. Her best friend makes good money in a hospital, and her best friend, supposedly best friend, told her, said, listen, you know what? I can get you a job. Like, her best friend told her, yo, I can get you a hospital. You're gonna be making good money. Is nothing. Overtime. Own best friend off. She took that as an insult. You took that as an insult. Somebody trying to hook you up with a job. They know you're not working. They know you just chill and collect. And she cut her off. She took that as an insult. That's when I cut her off. And that's my family. I was like, nah, you cut this girl off because she's trying to hook you up with a job in a hospital? Getting paid? You don't want to work. I'm like, oh, your whole thing is just begging people for money while they got to get up in the morning, you don't. Another thing is, oh, you got a suite for Thanksgiving now. Everybody else got to do all this work, and then they got to get up the next morning, you don't. But you want everybody to, for some odd reason, you never have money, but you always have money for Thanksgiving and Christmas. You're always broke until Thanksgiving and Christmas come around. All of a sudden, you got all this money to get presents, turkeys. You got a whole table full of macaroni and cheese. I'm like, yo, I thought you was broke. You got all these people coming to visit you. I'm like, what? Yo, all these family members and friends coming to your house on Thanksgiving. How can you afford this when you always crying broke? I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are scam artists, man. And it's embarrassing because it's, when it's family, and you get to a certain age, you're like, yo, what's stopping me from cutting these people off? What's stopping me? Because you know what? You know what's stopping me? The brainwash that, oh, that's your family. You gotta do that for them. And then you'll meet, you know how it is. Usually when you get a job or something somewhere and you meet new friends and new people, and it's like, yo, these people, yo, they never ask for nothing. They working. Everybody's working, and we go out and we have a good time, and you know what I'm saying? We might split the bill on some things, but imagine it's all on you all the time. The driving, the paying for stuff, it's all on you. It's always falling on you when you're around these certain people, man. It's always I'm like, yo, hold up, man. All right. And then when you cut them off, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? It's like, man, yeah, listen, man, I can't keep doing. I had to be straight up with some of them. Like, listen, man, I can't keep doing. I don't want to be cold-hearted, like it feel like, but I'm like, man, yeah, you can get a job, man. Like, and it don't have to be a 5-day-a-week thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is at a lot of these jobs. The politics draw the people away, not the work. The work itself is always easy at any job. The work itself, it's always easy. Think about any job you've ever done in your whole life. The work itself is always a piece of cake. Like work, you're able to do your job and go like down you, get you involved in he say and she say and politics, and this one got fired and this, down on you. You can get past. If it was just like everybody, hey man, how you doing? Okay, man, have a good night, man. Get scared that everybody likes to talk to you and you have a good personality, but it is work and you gotta let them know that shut up. Shut up with that. You're such a miserable person. You mean to tell me, you're trying to tell me that I gotta come to work and not be happy? and not smile and kick it with the coworkers? Why? Because you have no personality and nobody want to talk to you? Ah, that's called jealousy, my friend. They see everybody want to chill with you, and you humble and you kicking it with everybody, and yo man, oh I see you, and they sitting in the background staring at all this with a dirty look, and they like, well, I got the power to stop this at any given moment, and they don't like it, and it's like, yo, listen, everybody should be like that when you go, yo, I'm here more than I'm at home. You think I'm gonna come here miserable? Nah, you don't. That's way above my pay grade. Way above my pay grade. I'm coming here, I'm chilling. And they had no choice. Management had no choice. They were like, man, we can't beat this guy. We gotta just join him. So now the management, real cool with me. They like, oh my gosh. They like, oh, you gotta see management now. Have you ate at this place? Have you been here? You gotta try this place. Ah, you saw that. What can you do? What's your complaint about me? That I'm too happy at work? What's your complaint? Like, what are you gonna go to HR with? Think about what they can go to HR with. Oh, this guy's talking to everybody, laughing, whatever. They're gonna look at you like, what? So? Is he getting his job done? Yeah. Is he late picking up any of the passengers? No. They try to make it sound so, but he's doing too much talking to the people, and you know, he shouldn't be doing that much talking. And what? You mean I can't be doing that much talking? You don't tell me how much talking to do. You didn't go too far with your little position. Are you kidding me? I can talk to people if it's my job. Customer service. But see, I'm a bus driver, right? And they getting jealous because, and I told a lot of the passengers to stop doing this. Because the passengers would call in and try to request me. See, they did that years ago. They don't do that no more. Like, the passengers will be able to call into the bus company and be like, listen, can we get this driver? And they was like, oh, you want that driver? And they used to be cool like that. Whatever driver the passenger wanted, they would get it. You know what I mean? They don't do that no more. So now you got these evil managers like, yo, how come so many people are requesting this one driver? So they'll start watching you on camera, and like they watch you now, and then so the last time they called me and oh man, we saw you take this guy in the bathroom, or like stupid stuff, like, because they're like, why are so many people calling requesting this guy to be their driver? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, I'm a people person. I kick it with people. We crack jokes. You know, a lot of people having rough times with their family. A lot of people losing family members, and the last thing they want is some stressed out person like to pick them up. Some miserable driver, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's me and there's a couple of other people that work there. They like call in the bosses and give us, you know what I'm saying, good compliments and stuff. Because it's like we go there and it's like, man, it ain't that serious. Life is too damn short. Be coming there with an attitude, and we kick it with people, man. We know people become like family, and it's, dude. That's the only reason why I haven't left that job yet. I mean, the pay is not bad. You get overtime, but I'm just saying the real reason why I stayed at that job so long, because of the passengers, man, and definitely not because of management. But that's the most powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? Is your customer service, and because everybody is like a diamond to me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain it. Like, it's so much fun when you go in there. If you got a job and you dealing with people, and you come there, let me tell you, your day is gonna go how you are, how you feeling. That's how your day is gonna be. If you go there like, I don't want to be here today, that's the day you're gonna have. But if you go in with it like, I'm chilling today, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it becomes, your day goes so chill, like you have the chillest day, because you told yourself, you go in like, I'll be going to work like people like, this guy, everybody's like, what you on, man? What you always coming so like uppity all the time, and it's early in the morning. I'm like, because y'all people really, I don't know, it's like people like this, it's like they really never went through nothing real in life, I guess, you know what I'm saying? when you went through all these real things in life, you start appreciating just living. You know, like, yo, man, what? Yo, man, I went through I was homeless, man. I went through all that. You know, and it was when you down on your luck. You know, when you come out of that, a lot of people don't come out of that. A lot of people lose their mind when they go homeless. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't. That's why you see a lot of homeless people like they not sane anymore up in the, you know, because it's like, yo, that becomes a reality. You living out in the streets. Whoa, the first week it's kind of wild, but you know what I'm saying. But you kind of convince yourself like, yo, you're gonna get help from a family member. So it's not so scary, but that second week, that's when it's the scaredness, the nervousness, the anxiety. Damn, there's always these cops over here. But the anxiety, these cops are waiting right there. Whoa, right in the exit. But it's like, you know, it's like the anxiety kicks in the second week, that's when it happens. That's when it happens, man. And now you start telling yourself, yo, this is real right now. This is a reality. I'm really like, I really got nowhere to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what, you know, the good thing about that, I think God, I don't want to say God made me homeless, but I guess that's the part of life I was supposed to see, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. When we like little kids, you don't never know that that's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that. You know, when you're a little kid, remember when you in class and the teacher says, what do you want to be when you grow up? And everybody's like, I want to be a policeman, a fireman, a rock star, a baseball player, a basketball player. You can't see yourself as an adult. Think about, let that hit your brain for a minute. You can't see that as an adult. I mean, you can't see that as a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you think about it, you can't see yourself as an adult when you're a kid. Like, you don't see that like, oh, what? Damn, at that age, I'm going to be homeless? Imagine if you could actually see that as a kid. Like, oh, yo, when I hit 30, I'm going to be homeless? Imagine you, like, what's the name of that movie with Scrooge? I think, remember the angel was showing them different things? Going here and showing them like, yo, look, man, this is how you was treating people. Remember that? And it shows you. It's like, yo, it showed you all this stuff, you know, like, yo, man, damn, man, and it's like, yeah, man, that's how you treat. Imagine, you don't know that though. It just one day, just, you know, things get expensive and nobody tells you this. No, man, things are gonna. Make sure you stay on your grind. Make sure you stay in school. And nobody, you know what? When you was a kid, they just told you to stay in school, but you never understood why. When you were a youngster, you don't understand this. You just think they're telling you to stay in school because it's the right thing to do. That's all you thinking about when you're young. You want to stay in school just so you don't get in trouble. You can't see what the reason is, why they on your back, like to stay studying and get good grades. You don't see the reason why. You like, yo, because when you're young, you think you're gonna be like that age forever. You know, you don't see that. You don't see the reason. Like, yo, man, nah, I'm good. What I need to go to. When you get older, and people, the adults see that, so they should be on top of you more about being into your books, being into your studying. They see it. They going through a crappy job. They know, yo, listen, this kid is young. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that this kid stays on top of his books. If his parents are not going to help him get straight A's in get straight A's in school, if I can't help him, I need to find somebody else that's going to help this young kid. But parents, oh my gosh, don't let me get started with this. Parents are so selfish with their kids. Oh, these are my kids, and they're going to do what I do. Like, what? Lady, mister, get your kids some educational help so they don't end up a loser in low life like you or me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that I'm a loser or low life, but you know what I'm saying? I'm surely not a judge or a lawyer or a big engineer or some high ranking thing. You know what I'm saying? I never finished school like that. You know? And I'm thinking like, man, you only get one, like, oh man, that song, Eminem song, you only get one shot. You only get one, only young once. You can't like, oh man, listen, man, I'm 50 now. Let me rewind the clock and do this over, and this time I'm gonna do it the right. And maybe you do. Maybe that's what happens to us when we leave this earth. Maybe that's second chances. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you are young again after we leave this earth, the earth of, reality and all this, the stuff that man can control. Maybe I've been thinking, but I just, guys, pizza. Yeah, I like that. All right, old soul guy, I like that. Yep. Yeah. But you listen, guys. If you guys got family, out there that's constantly asking you for something, and there's nothing wrong with them. They don't even want to get a job on a Saturday or a Sunday. I know how tough it is, but you're gonna have to. I mean, if you can, sometimes you can't walk away because you're in a situation where you're around them and you got to be around them. I get that, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people who just can't walk away from these people like this and their family. These people are hurting your life, man. They're hurting everything. They're hurting everything. I'm telling you. And let me tell you, when I cut off after I was homeless, and I saw that nobody, let me tell you, when I was down, you know what happened? Let me tell you this quick story what happened. You know what happened when I was homeless? You know what my family did for me? All they did was call me and try to get money out of me. Till this day, a lot of them don't even know that I was homeless. That's while I was homeless, they were calling me, leaving me messages like, yo, we need money, while I was homeless. Come on. So when I started, and let me tell you, you ever watch those zombie, like, all right, it's like these zombie shows or zombie pictures where, one of the people get bit by the zombie, and they kind of like, they start turning. They're not the zombie yet. They still kind of like human, and they still talking, but then they got the zombie's voice, and they like, they like, hey man, hey man, like they turn it into the zombie. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're still human. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's with that. You know what I mean? What the hell? Oh, this guy tailgating. But it's like, oh my gosh, man! Like, it's crazy. Like, people, they human and zombies at the same. It's like, man, you just need to cut that. You need to just cut them off. You need to just cut them off, and you're gonna see your life improve. Or you can tell them politely. You don't have to cut them off in a rude way. You can be like, listen. Listen, guys. I'm gonna have to stop coming around until you guys get a job. I'm gonna have to stop coming around. I'm not trying to be foul, but you guys need to get a job and start working. I can't keep supporting y'all. I'm getting tired of coming around here supporting y'all, and that's what you need to tell them. And boom, and maybe things will change. Maybe, be like, listen, if you want me to keep coming around, get a job. That's it, just for the weekend or something. But don't, that's it. That's all I ask of you. I'm not asking you for money or nothing, but I would like to see you get a job or go to school, do something with your time. What the heck? I don't want to keep coming around here, and I gotta keep doing for y'all, driving y'all here, giving you the, like, listen, all right, you guys are grown adults. Stop it. Stop the games. All right? Stop the games. And guess what?